Good afternoon and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week as we step closer and closer to Christmas Day itself. As always, before we get into this week's topics, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has turned up to our events over the last week. We had a great time with the first Sunday social. We had a few people down for board games. We had our painting club as well, and this will be running every Sunday. We do have a bit of information about this coming Sunday, so keep an eye out later in the video for that. And some fantastic news. We were the recipient of Academy FM's Business of the Week. This is their business watch that they run on their radio shows, where people can nominate their shops, or customers can nominate their shops rather, and then if you get enough nominations you get put forward as Business of the Week. It's an amazing accomplishment. I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us, to the people who took the time to send in emails, send in text messages to nominate the shop. So thank you for that. We're now going through to Business of the Month, and fingers crossed for that one. So thank you once again, one and all. So on to this week. We're going to start with a few new and recent releases. So first up is our game of the week. This is King of Monster Island. It was released last week and it is such a joy to play. If you've played the King of Tokyo games before in any capacity, you know what you're getting with this one by and large. However, they change it up a lot with a cooperative gameplay instead of a competitive one. So you're all working together against one larger boss monster in order to make sure he doesn't take over Monster Island and the rest of the globe. You get this awesome 3D dice tower with it, looks like a volcano. All the monsters in there are compatible with previous versions of King of games, so you can play these monsters in King of Tokyo and King of New York, and vice versa. You can bring those monsters over into King of Monster Island as well. That is our game of the week for this week. If you haven't had a chance to come down and check it out, please do. We have this copy available on the demo table at the moment for people to play and take a look through, and it is on sale at the moment, $44.95. Makes for a great Christmas present for any die-hard King of Tokyo, King of New York fans out there. Next is Flamecraft. So this one came out mid-November, and we've had a lot of hype for this one. We're currently sold out, so we will be doing a restock for the new year, but do not fret because we have Flamecraft available to play in our board games library. Not only that, it is also December's board games challenge as well. So anytime you come to the shop to play, if you pick up Flamecraft to play, then let us know your score at the end of the game and we'll add it to the scoreboards. The highest score at the end of the month gets 10% off their next board games purchase. If you manage to beat the bosses, either my score or my wife's score, you get an extra 5% on that purchase as well. So that is Flamecraft, and the great thing with this is that there's no extra sort of purchases or anything required for this. You just pay your £2 as you would normally. It's included in the fee there, and you just play any time you visit. You can play multiple times throughout the month, so you can always try to beat the current top score or try to best your own score as well. So that is Flamecraft, December's board game challenge. The next one is one that I'm very, very, very excited for, as this is probably my favourite game of all time currently, and that is Wingspan, specifically Wingspan Asia. This is a new standalone expansion within the game series. This is a 1 to 2 player game, so it will give you everything you need to play it as a duet game. It has several new modes in it. Obviously we have the Automa modes, the solo modes in there as normal. We have the duet mode, and then you can add the components from this to the main game to either just chuck in the extra birds or to play the new flock modes, which allows you to play up to 7 people. So if you're a big fan of Wingspan like I am, come down, make sure you grab yourself a copy. We're about halfway sold out on these at the moment, so do get in if you want to get yours before Christmas. So those are our highlights on the board games front. For our events this week, as always, we have our usual weekly schedule. Monday we have our RPG club. For that, in January, we are currently taking bookings for Critical Foundation. So this is a new RPG. It came out middle of November, and we will be looking to run this as part of the RPG club on Mondays. We will be starting that in January, so you have about a month to get signed up. We've got 3 spaces left currently, so if you like RPGs, maybe you really enjoy sort of dystopian future settings, or you've never played an RPG before but you would like to, this is going to tick all of those boxes. We'll be running it over a 5-week campaign, so do make sure that you can commit to the full 5 weeks for Critical Foundation. So just let us know below if you would like a spot for that. Carrying on with the week, Wednesday is the Board Games Club as normal. Thursday we have our Flesh and Bloods Thursday Night Armoury. That's £5 starting at 7 p.m. Friday is the Home Ed Group and the After School Club. For the After School Club, we're currently fully booked for our D&D group. However, we do have space available for people to come along and play board games, and that is just £1 per child for the After School Club, 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, it's our usual open play, and then Sunday finishes off the week with something very, very special. So this week, we are going to be at Ellington Park, just up the road from us, for their Christmas fair. Really, really happy for this. It's a fantastic place to just discover a whole range of different crafts and independent shops. We will be up there 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. with a whole range of our games. We're taking a lot of our stuff up there for you to peruse for your Christmas shopping. And because of that, the shop itself will be closed. However, we do have a booking in on Sunday for Dungeons and Dragons with my brother, who has booked the boardroom. So he will be letting people in for the painting club if you would like to come along to the painting club. You would ideally need to be there for 11 a.m. when he gets there, so you can get in, settle down, and he will be there till 5 p.m. So there'll be a little bit extra time as well for that. But the shop itself will be closed, but we will only be 5 minutes up the road. So that is everything for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope you get to play lots of games. If you're looking for some games, come on down. We'll be happy to make those recommendations. And we're just over 2 weeks away from Christmas, which feels crazy. Every day it just seems to be going faster and faster and faster. If you haven't started your Christmas shop yet, or you are looking for ideas, come on down. We'll be happy to make recommendations, help you find that perfect gift for that special someone. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.